Hey y'all, welcome back to the next episode of Don't Do That. Mad as Hell Monday. We mad as hell, and trust me, I got you a couple of different things that gonna make you mad. I promise you that one. Alright, so while 16 is on his way over here, I'll go ahead and tell you we got house a day. This is gonna be Smoke of the F.
Smoke of the F.
Grasshopper Farms. I got it from House of Days. They were on sale for 8 for $20. This one is called Pineapple Paradise. The double P. Double P. Pineapple Paradise. Double P.
PP.
PP. The PP. Okay. So our topics today, they're going to be, we got pros and cons when it comes to pickup shopping or shopping online and having stuff delivered to you. You know, what are the pros and cons? And we actually want to know how you guys feel about this. Okay? Because we want answers.
In the comments.
In the comments.
Hop down in the comments.
Oh yes, and this episode I'm quite sure, who knows, we might get lucky and have a comment on. I'm not going to lie, I'm really hoping for it.
Oh boy.
Really am.
I don't doubt it.
Now, one of the other ones is going to be one of our school counselors here in Michigan, here in Ann Arbor.
Ooh, in the deuce.
Oh yes, referred to a student as a terrorist. Yep.
Okay, so
more on that here in a minute.
Ooh, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Now I can't remember the name of the school for the life of me, and I can't believe I didn't write it down.
I only got two obvious questions on that one, but go ahead.
And then here's the kicker, you guys. Here's the one that'll probably tickle the feathers of a lot of folks around here. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of ruffled mine a little bit more than that.
I think I remember which one you said too.
Gettysburg College swim team student jumped. I'll tell you what happened here in a little bit. So I think the first one, what we will talk about, is going to be our Michigan school counselor referring to a young Palestinian child as a terrorist. And the comment clown in that thing that had the audacity to say what the hell they had to say.
So, can I, okay, my two obvious questions. Was the student was, of course,
Muslim, Palestinian, here I'm going to break it down like this.
The counselor was
white.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we
so,
go.
anyways,
that was my obvious questions.
Now, what this child did, the boy was talking to the counselor and asked to go, to leave real quick, get himself a drink of water, and she decided to say that she does not negotiate with terrorists. And as a mom, that should literally spark a fire under your ass. Literally, for real.
Really?
You called a child a terrorist.
How old was the kid?
16.
Oh my goodness.
16. Now, see, but what kind of makes me think too, because personally, I mean, I know violence isn't always the answer, but I personally would have told my child they could have smacked the shit out of her. I mean, that's just my personal opinion on that, because you called my child a terrorist.
But
kudos to the parents for raising their child not to do that, because there could have been more problems.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I would have been proud of my child. Okay? Because you don't say that to a child. Now, the comment person that I had seen in the comments in there, it disturbed me. It just really disturbed me because of the simple fact that this person had literally the audacity, or as I shall say in my son Sean's word, the caucasity of this woman. Gail Lowe, G-A-L-E, Lowe, L-O-W-E, right here in our lovely state of Michigan, Holly, Michigan. You guys have an extreme racist person right there.
Gail Lowe. You have hit an all-new low.
Yes, you did, by saying the truth sometimes hurts these unruly devils spawn. Wow. Holy Holy shit! Devil spawn. Wow, and you're talking about a child, Gail, though. A child that ran away from their parent, family, whatever. Even if they weren't, whatever the case may be.
I'm more than
people are running from that place because of what's going on. There's actually innocent people running from that place. Do a few out of every bullcrap group of nonsense that's out there that we have, ranging from all shapes and sizes. Do a few of them slip through? Yes, and we have our own homegrown terrorists here. What do you mean? So the family did complain, rightfully so, to the school and to this Board of Education, but then was told that it was an employment issue.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
So short-staffed that, God forbid, that teachers, principals, all you other people that work in that environment, they're actually do a job, because technically you all are technically counselors to these children. Technically you're counselors to these children. When you are there to teach and educate and be there for these kids, because you are basically at this point when they're in school a second-hand home. A second home is basically what it is. You may as well say that, because they're there really more than they are at home.
It is really disappointing that we're still dealing with this level
of bullshit. I'm just going to call it as it is. There's no gray area. Racism is bullshit. That's what we're going to call it and label it, period. Click it. There you go. Now, as time went on, the kid did end up feeling as if retaliation, passive aggressiveness was also put on them, because they were excluded from stuff, singled out, excluded, just treated badly after they spoke out on the treatment that was put upon this kid. And as teachers out there, you are doing this. As a teacher, you should be appalled to even be sitting next to that counselor. Appalled. You should be wanting that counselor out of a job. They ended up,
I can't even shake my head.
A complaint was filed in December with the Department of Education Office of Civil Rights, because they did end up finding out that they were not compliant with the Title VI regulations on handling civil rights complaints by students. They turned a blind eye to this child.
Of course they did.
Of course, because he's Muslim. Like, they don't deserve the love and respect like everybody else does. But I mean, our homegrown terrorists right here do, though, right? They deserve to live after they shoot up a church, right, and offer Burger King, though, right? Homegrown terrorists right here. But a child gets called a terrorist because they're in with a counselor and asking to get a glass of water.
Or you could say that stuff like a young man going for a job and being gunned down by someone in the neighborhood watch. Because they looked like a suspect.
And then find out later on that none of that, this thieving that they were talking about was never happening. Okay,
I mean,
right.
yes.
Okay, we're gonna sit here and act like that doesn't exist right here in our lovely state of Michigan.
Or anywhere in the world.
Fair enough. Respectfully, of course. All right, what was yours today? I know you had something real quick, because I want to soften the blow before this next one.
All right, we're gonna drop a little lighthearted stuff in the middle of the heavy, because I do remember that for Mad as Hell Monday, we made sure to key in on stuff that would definitely make you mad as hell. So, stuff that's making people mad as hell, because you know I always come with something a little lighter. Stuff that's making people mad as hell on my level is Bronny James.
Bronny, the quicker picker-upper. You guys are killing me.
Man.
You could come up with a better name for this boy.
She does that every time I say Bronny. Yeah, I get it. Bronny. You get it? Bronny was the
Now, can he make a dunk?
I mean, look.
Can he shoot the ball?
Okay, so this is my whole thing. LeBron is forcing his hand and bringing this boy into the NBA because he wants to play on the same team as his son. And that would be iconic, and it would be legendary, and it would be historic, and all those words. I like all those words. If the boy could actually hoop to the degree and to the caliber of which his father probably wants him to hoop. The footage that I've seen of this young man just shows that he's not ready. I feel that he should go to the G League for LA.
Yep, the Lakers have a G League.
Hit that G League team.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Sharpen your skills.
Be blessed that you're even allowed to be in there.
Sharpen your sword until it is as sharp as a Hattori Hanzo.
Sharper than your dad's.
Make sure yours is sharp.
Because then you'll actually be better than Michael Jordan.
Because you have, your father was, I think he was one of the last players, if not the last player, to enter the NBA straight out of high school. So that a huge shoe, real big shoe to fill. I get it, but dog, don't fumble the bag, man. Don't fumble the bag.
Don't embarrass your child like that.
Man.
Sorry, you're
Practice
embarrassing,
perfect,
especially when everybody.
Hey, 5 P's.
Saying that proper preparation prevents poor performance.
See that?
You didn't think I knew that.
Oh, I say it enough. And now on to the heavy. This one is the one that I believe will make you mad as hell because it made me mad as hell,
bro. So.
Listen up.
Gettysburg College student on the swim team. Okay, now picture this. You're with your team in the showers, stuff like that. You guys are there in literally one of your most vulnerable states in the shower. Naked. Naked. Vulnerable. Everything just out there. Vulnerable. Skin to skin. Wet. Teammates all around you. You're trustworthy people.
I gotta put this on for her to set the stage.
You have your teammates together. They jump you. Smile on your face all the time. But they want to take your place. Because now, child, you are not at that school no more because you left willingly.
They jumped
this boy and carved in his chest with a box cutter.
With a box cutter.
Box cutter.
Carved the N-word in the boy's chest.
N-I.
G-G-E-R. In his chest. With a box cutter.
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now, mind you, these boys are blessed to even be out because the parents didn't press charges. They wanted the school to handle it. Where's Gettysburg College at? Where are you at again? Oh, yeah, right. We forgot. I'm sorry, but the parents... You guys, the time is now. Because your child left that school obviously feeling uncomfortable and not fair. Because now he has to walk around with this shit scarred across his chest.
Do we still really have to deal with that in the year 2020? I mean, you might
Them boys are still at the school. Them boys are still enrolled at the school. And these parents wanted this school to handle the situation,
bro. What's really sad is they entrusted the school to handle it. They actually thought that they would handle it.
These, I'm going to use Ms. Lowe's words. These devils spawn are still allowed to be at school. See what I'm talking about? Homegrown terrorism bullcrap. Basically, right there. And yet it's still allowed. It's still allowed. This school. Really, bro? Still, the young man left the school and yet the other students are still there. My God, you guys. I'm saddened by that.
Man, I'm trying to like vibe on the song.
So they
because
took that
I don't
boy's
want the
place on the swimming
episode
team, basically.
to go into 30-minute territory with how pissed off I really am that we still have to deal with ignorance like this.
No.
On this
We're
level,
gonna rephrase
I know
that. It's
every
not
time
ignorance.
I say
It's
ignorance,
not
you
ignorance.
do that. I'm saying that's the word that I choose.
Because they know what they're doing.
It's the word that I
Ignorance
choose.
is doing something not knowing. Okay? Not knowing. That's ignorance. This is where we fail right here. Is we throw that ignorant word around.
This is like
these people know what they're doing, bro.
This is like, you know, Emmett Till and like, you know,
really,
like,
basically, except this boy's alive. That's it. Except now he has to walk around branded.
His chest with a box
branded like they did in the old days.
People from trees.
Branded.
Dragging people from the backs of trucks. Man.
Before we make this into a long, you guys. Something needs to be done. Something needs to get done. Period. End of story. Now, pros and cons, guys. This is where I actually really want you to get involved in this one. So,
put the comments on this one.
We need your thoughts on ship shoppers, people, you know, picking up the grocery shopping for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we got pros and we got cons. You know, but me personally, I don't really like anybody shopping for me. I don't. You know, some of the pros, I mean, the pros on it, I mean, don't get me wrong, if, you know, if you don't have the time, you got somebody out there shopping, you know, elderly, if you're disabled, sick.
Have something that's highly contagious.
Exactly.
You need people like you got COVID and you can't go around with nobody.
That's where it's needed.
Yeah. There are pros. There are pros.
Now, you don't. Now having other people shop for you also, you don't have to deal with the shenanigans, the parking, other people's bullcrap, people stopping in the middle of the aisle to talk constantly.
That is a huge plus, actually.
You know, I get that.
That's a huge plus.
You don't like people.
Yep.
Whatever. I respect that.
I'm not trying to endorse the shopping because I too, as I just said, I am not a big fan of people shopping for me. But
it does
I can understand.
Jobs.
I can understand.
It does produce jobs.
That's a huge pro.
If people would actually go work.
Yes. But the thing where I say that she makes a good point with not wanting to deal with people in their BS, like I go out on Sundays, or we go out sometimes on Sundays, and the stuff that we see happen on Sundays with how people are driving in the parking lot,
wow,
how people are treating the pedestrians, how people are running lights and driving crazy,
or how the pedestrians act like their asses are bumpers,
or how how people are rude, in the grocery store, or Sunday's the day when they move around. Everybody's moving around all at once because they're trying to get ready for the week, and people's tempers and stuff are just like, I get it. I would rather have people,
But the cons.
I get it.
The cons, though. Personally, I think the cons kind of outweigh the pros, because, for example, you're out here, you're making you got a dish specific that you're trying to make, right? You need something. You need ripe apples, or you need ripe avocados, or you need something that's certain, like ripeness, or whatever.
Some things another person can't do.
Some people don't know that
because of your personal preference.
Exactly.
That's where I fall in.
For example,
I have my personal preference.
Whenever you're out here making guacamole, right? But you're using it old-fashioned wise, so you're smashing old-fashioned. You need yourself a ripe avocado. Or Or I mean, people just in general, you know, you want when you get avocados, you're usually getting it to be able to use it right then and there. People ain't gonna think about that. And then you got people, whenever they are shopping for you, they're careless.
Let me drop in real quick on her avocado thing real quick, because I just thought about that. On avocados, okay, say she likes avocados. Now, we're married. Now, she likes avocados. I don't like avocados. So imagine her being the shopper and me being the ship shopper. I don't understand avocados because I don't deal with them. So she wants a certain grade of avocado, a certain texture of the avocado. Where she's saying, give me 2 avocados, she wants them a certain texture. All I know is to grab 2 avocados. Exactly. So my avocados, when I grab them, I'm just grabbing 2 avocados. I'm not looking for a soft or a hard or an in-between or none of that. Personal preference.
Exactly. And then how careless people are. You know, personally, I'm sorry, I don't know, do you guys like bruised apples?
Nobody likes bruised apples.
You like a bruised orange?
Nobody likes bruised oranges.
How do you like your bananas?
Fruit at all.
How do you like your bananas?
Yeah. It depends on if you're trying to make banana pudding, you might want them softer or something like that. Texture, see, once again,
you know, and people are careless with your food.
So I don't know.
Now,
Why don't
personally, I don't know. If you like bruised apples, there's something wrong with you. Somebody hurt you.
I was gonna tell them.
Somebody hurt you.
Do this. Hey, personal preference. So look, here's the thing. Just what we was just talking about. Why don't y'all do us a favor and hop down in the comments and tell us, are you down for people doing your shopping for you? Are you more of a person that likes to shop for themselves? Are you more of someone that likes, you know, are you more into the personal preference, or are you one of those people that, hey, I don't have time, or I'm down with someone shopping for me? Just hop down in the comments, just give us a little engagement, and we'll see what's going on. We answer pretty quickly on the comments. We just curious, just want to see.
Exactly.
Just want to see.
Let us know what's up. Do you have anything left? That's my last one right there. I actually got it all.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we're good.
Yeah, he actually stayed a full episode sitting down. He didn't even have to get up. Everything was good.
All right.
All right, guys.
So, since we were so smooth this time and we had a little time left over, I just want to say the music that has been playing in the background is courtesy of Straight Hood Fellas, which is basically myself, 16 the Icon, and Pope Don King.
Paper over pussy everyday king.
Paper over pussy everyday Don King. Yes, sir. And so this song right here is Shake That Ass. You might have heard Straight Like That. You heard Dat Kush, which is the Smoke song that we have. And I don't know. Hop down in the comments and I will go through and let you know what each of those songs are. They are available on Spotify. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Get notified.
Every time we do new content,
it gets dropped. You get notified and get a little ding ding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little ding ding. Oh, hopefully not.